again. I wanted to talk to you today about why you might be feeling like everything just sucks right now. It's probably coming from an internal something that's going on with you. However, it probably feels very much like all this stuff is just happening. Oh my God. Having trouble with my car, having trouble with my neighbors, this thing happened at work, all of this nonsense is happening out politically or whatever, and it all feels like it's very external to you and just bad things are happening and your life sucks, right? Life sucks. And you probably have said to people, oh my God, my life just sucks right now. Oh, it just sucks. Everything sucks right now. And I get it. We all have those moments in life because we can't control everything and stuff does just happen. And it can feel like it sucks and it's all happening just to you and it's so bad and oh my God, this is terrible. But here's the thing. We have one thing in situations like that we can control. And that is how we respond to everything. And if we respond from a place of, it all sucks, it feels even worse, right? You walk around already like all these terrible, annoying, frustrating things are happening, and then you go, oh, it sucks, and you feel even worse. Or you can choose to go, this situation is awful. This situation that's happening sucks a lot, but my life as a whole is good. And it's a very hard mindset shift to make, but there are some things you can do to help yourself get there. It's not going to be like flipping a switch and all of a sudden you're just in this better frame of mind and everything's great. It doesn't work like that. But you can walk through these steps, and in a few months, 6 months, a year, you're going to start to notice, wow, okay, yeah, this really terrible thing is still happening, or all of these terrible things are still happening, but I'm not as annoyed about it. I'm not responding the same way. I still wish it wasn't happening, but my whole life is not a disaster. So the first thing you can try is to actually keep track of what you're grateful for. Some people use gratitude journals. Some people just, post it on social media. Some people just kind of keep track in their head. Whatever works for you. And if you've already been doing that, great, keep doing it. It does help. I would also like to add in a couple of other things that you can do. So the thing that I keep talking about and will continue to talk about is you go outside. We've talked in another video about how to find your special space outside. Please do check that out if that is of interest to you and you want to learn more about how to use nature to help you start to feel better and find your place where you're connected in the world. So when you're feeling like, oh my God, this is just, everything sucks and I hate it and it's awful, go outside. Fine. If you don't have a special place, don't worry about it. Still, just go outside. Find somewhere that you can sit, in a park, in the woods, by a stream, in the mountains, whatever is readily accessible to you that is not indoors in a building surrounded by glass and walls. Go there. Sit there without your phone, without messaging everyone in the world. Just go there. Sit there. Don't scroll social media. Just sit there. It doesn't have to be for a long time, but just sit there for a few minutes and just take some deep breaths and allow yourself to go, okay, right now, none of those terrible things are happening. Right this very second while I am sitting here. None of that's happening. And just sit there. Maybe close your eyes. Pay attention to what you hear, what you feel on your skin, what you smell, and focus on those sensations just for a little while. 2-3 minutes even, if that's all you can handle. Longer if you can do it. The longer you can do it, the better. But don't push yourself to that place of like, oh, I don't want to do it this long. It's too hard. Because then that doesn't help you either, right? So that's the big one. That to me is the key takeaway here. If you're going to take it, if there's going to be any key takeaway, when you're feeling like everything in the world is shitty and sucks and you can't take it anymore, go outside. Sit in nature. But there is a third thing that I will recommend, in addition to that, to going outside and using a gratitude journal. And that is to actually do something that I cannot provide for you, and that is to work with a therapist. Because sometimes the reason you're feeling like everything sucks is that you're actually hitting triggers that you didn't know you're carrying. They're very subconscious, and you don't know that they're there. if you're interested in doing that work, I can suggest either using the IFS, which is Inner Family Systems method of therapy. Super helpful with identifying triggers, figuring out how to handle them differently. The reason it's called Inner Family Systems Therapy is because it's about honoring those different parts of yourself. Like, you may feel like, well, part of me is okay with this, but part of me is not okay with this. And it's about honoring those parts and learning how to work with them all so that you're at a more peaceful place in your brain. Another option I really like is this woman. Her name is April Adams, and she works with the Orpheus Institute, and they do sort of like, the best I can explain it is like self-hypnosis. It's a little bit different than that, but it's like self-hypnosis where you actually start to subconsciously address those things that are triggering you so that you are less triggered when they occur. Those are two recommendations. If neither of those appeal to you, that's okay. Find a therapy modality and a therapist that work for you if you really feel like everything just sucks and you don't know what else to do. And you've tried the gratitude journal, you've tried going outside, and you're still like, no, but everything sucks. Work with a therapist. They're there to help. And if you have questions about how to use nature further, please let me know. Otherwise, I will see you soon. Bye.